Hi, this is David Cogswell. I'm in Magical Kenya Tourism Expo in Nairobi with Rose Kisela, the General Manager Commercial for Kenya Airways, and this is Insider Travel Report. So, Rose, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Are you enjoying this event here?
It's very exciting, great to see a lot of exhibitors, a lot of visitors from across the globe at our Magical Kenya Tourism Expo.
That's good. Yes, I actually ended up not coming over on Kenya Airways and wishing that I had, because what you have is a direct flight in, and wow, also once you get in, you've got this link to all over Africa, which is wonderful. So can you talk to the American audience a little bit about the advantage of traveling to Kenya or to Africa via Kenya Airways as opposed to some other way?
So Kenya Airways operates a non-stop flight between Nairobi and JFK in New York. This is the shortest gateway into Africa, landing right in the hub of East Africa, Nairobi. The flight is a 14-hour flight. When you compare that with the travel time via, say, Middle East and Europe, you see that the customer almost travels for probably half the duration. Very comfortable flight. We fly it on the Boeing 787, the Dreamliner. I will say that, from experience and feedback from customers, one of the things that this flight does is that it actually cuts on your jet lag. So when you get either into Africa or back to the US, you're less tired because you fly through the night in both directions. So you get a full night's sleep, when you're coming in, and when you arrive Nairobi, it's in the morning and you're fresh and you can already start doing your things. And when I've been on this flight to New York, when I arrive, I actually don't feel tired at all. I check into my hotel and I go about my business because I still have energy, and fatigue only kicks in at 8 p.m. And if I do go to bed, then I wake up the following day, and as you can tell, jet lag is all about sleep, and so you actually save a lot on your fatigue levels. The other thing is that this flight lands at the hub of Nairobi, which is a gateway to East Africa, Southern Africa. There's a close linkage between Kenya and the East African cities, and Kenya Airways services all the cities around East Africa. We have flights to the Vanilla Islands that include Seychelles, Mauritius. We go down to Madagascar. We have seen traffic from the US take advantage of Nairobi to connect to Cape Town. Also Livingstone. We have flights that link Nairobi, Livingstone, or Victoria Falls, and Cape Town. So that can be one trip. You can do Nairobi, New York, Nairobi, Johannesburg, for example, and New York, Nairobi, Ghana. So you get to visit or have a stay in Nairobi, do a safari in Nairobi, combine that with other points, Kilimanjaro and Zanzibar. So really an array of points to visit in Africa by coming directly into Nairobi and having the advantage of visiting more than one city in Africa at the same time. So, and that said, we have partnerships with Delta Airlines and JetBlue in the US. So we also get feeder traffic through these partners into New York and again to Nairobi. So I really recommend this as a good option for American travelers coming into Africa.
I believe you've got good connections into West Africa as well. Is that right?
Yes, so we have flights to Accra and Lagos, and also partnerships with Delta on the transatlantic, which means that this will be possible for a customer to actually do US, East Africa, and West Africa, and actually travel back to the US without backtracking, which saves on time and costs for the passengers.
And you have ways to combine intra-Africa travel into a single package, I think. Like if I wanted to do some of the things you said. Come into Nairobi, maybe visit Victoria Falls, Cape Town, maybe go to Lagos. Is it possible to combine those things?
So today you can, create a menu of your choice. Like I said, you can work with our network. We have, over 40 flights within Africa, so you can combine them with, as per your specs, and try and visit as many spots in Africa as possible. So maybe you want to visit Ghana and combine that with a safari in East Africa, and combine that with, the falls, which are seventh wonder of the world, the Victoria Falls. You can proceed because we pick up traffic from the falls to Cape Town or to South Africa, so you can also do that. Yes, so indeed it's possible to visit multiple cities, multiple destinations during your stay in Africa.
And I'm just curious also with, are you seeing, in terms of the market shifting around, what are you seeing? I know that Kenya, Tanzania seem to be primary, South Africa, for American travelers, South Africa, West Africa, not so much, but I think it's up and coming. Are you seeing a rise in interest in West Africa?
I believe that the world now is more informed, and a lot of these mysteries are, they are being demystified, and now people can see that you can actually, there are a lot of interest, and we're talking about also the future generation or the younger generation, which is a lot more adventurous, and so looking at adventure, looking to go into places where others have not been. So yes, we see more interest, not just the traditional routes and the traditional destinations, but there's a travel, trend that is looking to unexplored spaces.
Wonderful. Well, I appreciate you giving us your time today.
You allow me to speak about Safari Link?
Yes. Let's talk about that.
So one of our other great partnership is one that we have with Safari Link, which is an airline in Kenya which does operate to the national parks. So their strength is that they will be able to fly you to the various national parks. So today you can buy one ticket from the US into Nairobi and catch a Safari Link to Masai Mara, for example, or to the Serengeti. So you're able to actually fly, on one ticket. This supports seamless travel, visibility of the airlines that we are expecting this traffic that is transiting, and it takes away the hassle of having two separate journeys planned together. So we are also seeing a growing demand of people who want that direct service, and we are glad that Kenya Airways has a strong partnership with Safari Link that combines our international flights with flights to the touristic spots like the national parks.
So Safari Link's a small aircraft, right? They go out to this.
Yes.
Beautiful. How far does that network go? You mentioned Tanzania and Kenya. Does it extend beyond that?
Yeah. So they offer a flexible network, mainly to all the national parks in Kenya. We have airstrips there. They operate smaller aircrafts which are able to land at the airstrips in the national parks. And I think for us, the benefit of this is that we just want the customer to have an easy transition from the international trip, and also the tour operators find it easier to sell when they have full visibility of the journey. For bigger groups, Safari Link is able to organize to pick them at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, where the Kenya Airways planes land. For smaller teams, maybe 2-3 people, there's a transfer that's organized between the two airports, which is International Airport and Wilson Airport, where we have a lot of the takeoffs of the Safari Link flights. Yes.
Excellent. Okay, now, are there some other points here that I have not thought to ask you about that would be interesting for an American travel agent to know about?
I think to the American travelers, for us, we offer warm African hospitality. You're welcome to visit magical Kenya. and also take the opportunity to explore the rest of Africa through Kenya Airways. Thank you.
And I have to say, since you mentioned it, the warmth of the African people is incredible. It's just incredible. And when you come here, you feel so welcome, and it's such a warmth. It's a cultural thing. I think we come from a little colder group, but it's so wonderful. I recommend it. Rose, thank you so much for being with us today. I think I've pushed you out of the frame here a little bit. I hope we can arrange that. Anyway.
Thank you. Great talking to you.
Thank you.
Enjoy your stay in Kenya.
Thank you very, very much.